for?
Jack, the president's been taken hostage.
What the hell are you talking about?
An Islamic fundamentalist group calling themselves the Gelato Mint Chip of Allah have claimed responsibility.
What the hell are you talking about?
Here, I got the tape.
Attention, fundamentalist big dogs of the United States of the USA. We have captured your president and intend to subject him to torture. If our demands are not met, we seek a year's supply of Ben & Jerry's Rocky Road, 4 tubs of bubblegum, 7 tubs of sherbet, and they mean to chocolate chip ice cream in the United States of the USA.
What the hell's he talking about?
For if we don't, we will be forced to subject your president to a most cruel of assassination. Death by Mr. Weepy.
What the hell's he talking about?
You have 1 hour to comply, or when we run out of magnums, whichever comes sooner.
This is the longest day of my life.
But Jack, it's gonna be over in an hour.
What the hell are you talking about?
Waiting for death.
And you, enchantment, worthy enough a herdsman, if ever henceforth thou these rural latches to his entrance open, or hoop his body more with thy embraces, I will devise a death as cruel for thee as thou art tender to it.
Ooh! Get you bitch! Anyway, I was on all fours bent over like the tart that I am, and I swear, this man needed to seriously consider the old back-sacking crack. I mean, I was gagging on a mouthful of fluff. I sounded like Twinkles when he was coughing up a fur ball.
Gay people are gay for a reason. They have the gay gene, and you too could catch it if you're not prepared. To prevent catching the gay virus, take a minimum of 2 football matches per month. Wash down with a pint of Stella. Then smash some fucking twat's lights out for looking at you cock-eyed. This will ensure that you will remain a well-adjusted individual who contributes to a good and wholesome society. This message is brought to you by xenophobic, narrow-minded, Bible-bashing twats who have sex with altar boys.
Accommodating part.
Entertainment Daily with Courtney Membrane.
On today's show, we've got the latest release from Russell Crowe. No, that's not a new film, that's just him beating the shit out of people as he leaves the courtroom. Britain's favourite son makes his film debut, David Beckham in Othello.
In following him, I follow but myself. Heaven is my judge, not I for love and duty.
Entertainment Daily, weekly, with Jazz Magazine. Splash out on a copy today.
If you want to sound just like me, pass a kidney stone when you pee. Put your balls in a vice and try to sing, or drop a dumbbell bar on them at a gym. It really hurts. Your guts will churn and your eyes will weep as my vocal rage puts you to sleep. What the hell did Gwyneth see in me? And who the fuck names their kids after fruit from a tree? Fucking weird. Our harmonies are as bland as this. That's because we're all half-pissed, singing different words but in the same key. As long as it makes you melancholy, we'd like to go solo and leave this twat. But the way we everything is clearly crap.
I will try to shit you.
How's that, kid? Fucking hell, can we do my yodeling album now? Great.
Hi, I'm Paul Heaton.
And this is Dave Rotheray from the beautiful South.
And we're waiting for death.
Satan issues restraining orders against George W. Bush. Ditzy blonde told to walk into a room full of mirrors and take a good long hard look at herself. Adam's ants are really people. And Celine Dion usurping money as the root of all evil.
This is Syke News, where the truth of the matter is no longer the cause. With your host, Baron Clef Pallet.
All hell broke loose today when all hell broke loose, releasing demons, demigods, goat boys and yuppies back to our earthly plane of existence. The UK Minister for Finance suggested that this was not something to be terribly concerned about.
This is not something to be terribly concerned about.
Aside from a dramatic increase in sadomasochistic astral projected rapes, disemboweling, possessions, virginal sacrifices and a shortage of hair care products, the influx of lost souls to Earth would no doubt fuel a stalling economy. But much greater concern is mounting should they not ascend by the next election. The added vote to the Conservatives would no doubt lead them to a secure victory at the polls in 4 years' time. Token black girl Condoleezza Rice is expected to take off on the next space shuttle mission to examine firsthand the nuclear capabilities of North Korea from the comfort of upper orbit. From the space shuttle, she will be able to see where the weapons facilities lie and how many more slack-jawed, God-fearing Americans they can sacrifice in a war that Bush hopes will shift the attention away from the growing turmoil within the US itself. When one journalist suggested that you can just as easily see any part of the world with Google Earth for free on the internet, he was immediately arrested and sent to a Guatemalan prison, where his cries of constitutionally unjust treatment were stifled by the 10-pound cock of his cellmate hip grinder. Weather for Basra, gale force winds sucking from the west in the morning will see them turn east, with temperatures rising to 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit at the epicentre, followed by heavy showers of ash and nuclear fallout for the next several days. Then it's expected to get cold again as we plummet below -40. The following weekend should be back to bright sunny conditions with a chance of a brief shower. Right now on Ascension Island, it's 2 degrees.
Syke News, when the other news services are no longer making sense. 17 o'clock.
Juicy Pod.
It's story time with Jean-Paul.
Are you sitting comfortably on my face? Then I'll begin. This is the story of Goldie Locks and the 3 bears. They loved the scenario. There were 3 bowls of bollock porridge, and it was the very horny Goldilocks who must swallow all this delicious man-fat. Yes, every last drop. It was a pleasing sight for Daddy Bear to see such hot cum guzzling. He had spent most of the afternoon pulling his pud, as Mummy Bear played with her tits, the dirty bastard. Goldilocks loved other people sleeping in her bed, especially if she could watch and finger her love slit. "Come on, baby bear, empty those love apples," said Goldilocks as she went down on him. She loved to please when the bears came to town. There was nothing better than spraying her face and watching it back on video so they could do some jerking of the gherkin. Goldilocks had taken as much cock as she could, and Daddy Bear could now sit in his favorite chair and smoke some of the skunkweed. For him, it was a very good day.
Good night, boys and girls. Till next time.
You have been waiting for death. To find out more, visit us online. waitingfordeath.net. Copyright Wankana Productions, 2006.